All right. Here we go. Think of a matchup to start things off here. And since we don't have the Korea Park, we'll play at the Metrodome. That'll be fun. Bobby Witt Jr. is part of the Dodgers becoming Trappers team. We're going to look at the rest of the lineups coming up here. Fictional Fantasy. It's the real Padres logos and team setup. But it's the Portland Trappers taking place of the Los Angeles Dodgers. This opening 2-game series, and we're going to play it in the Metrodome because, hey, it's all fiction, except for real things like this. All these real players with these crazy projections. Eloy Jimenez for average. Brent Rooker predicted to be the home run leader for the team. Should be an interesting look at what the Padres put together. You can catch, again, that fantasy draft, first 4 rounds, in the archives at my YouTube VOD, Amish TV. All right, Zach Wheeler, your opening day starter.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman. Ball 1. That's in. Ball 2. Ball, that's out.
So the Trappers are one of 8 teams that have been relocated. The only NL West team that's been relocated from the friendly confines of Dodger Stadium to Portland, Oregon, and Trapper Stadium with about 40,000 capacity. We'll go over some of the other ones, including a trifecta in the National League East for relocated or rebranded teams. There is one rebranded team we have in the NL East. I bet you can guess which one it is. Well, here's Gavin Lux. Great rising fastball and 97 on the gun from Zach Wheeler. There's 2 down. So Alec Bohm, the third baseman for the Dodgers, become Trappers. Nice cut on the corner there for the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Oh, there goes the runner. Oh, I guess we don't have 2 down. I thought the leadoff guy was out. Edman got on. I didn't even see. Well, he's still a base too now. And we have an ad break beginning in 20 seconds. 20 seconds to ads.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Batting fourth, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Ball, that's it.
Runner will score, though. It's 1-0 Portland.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. Hey! Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, welcome back. And to those that have just rejoined us, Wilmer Flores striking out to end the top of the first inning. But we had a wild pitch sending Tommy Edman to third base before Bobby Witt Jr.'s sacrifice fly to right scored him and made it where we are right now, 1-0 Trappers. Jacob deGrom, the ace for the Dodgers turned Trappers. And he'll face Jazz Chisholm.
The center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Padres fans here with the Homer hanky.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder right to second.
He's out.
Easy throw over, I believe it's Flores for the out. Let's look at the rest of the lineup here. Daryl Hernandez at shortstop. Eloy Jimenez, the projected team leader in average. Joey Meneses is DHing. And Brian Rooker, the projected home run leader at the bottom of the order to open things up for the season. And here's Hernandez. The number 6 prospect in the Padres system, but he'll get the nod coming out of spring training to open up the season. And there's a nice smack in the right, but easy catch over there. One away. Benson, okay.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's one of the top 4 draft picks, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie, with that $26 million salary for the year, headed to free agency after this loan season, unless the Padres can reach some sort of an agreement with him. Already spending $23.6 for Zach Wheeler, and he'll also be a pending free agent. So 2 of the Padres' top 4 draft choices, as he takes a called third strike, 99-mile-an-hour fastball to end the inning. Some big money that they can shed, but they don't have to.
Leading off for the Trappers, the right fielder, Will.
And here's Will Benson, and he'll lead things off here in the top of the second inning with that 1-0 Trappers lead. And take a strike immediately from Mr. Wheeler.
Inside, ball 1.
Dave Lawrence calling the balls and strikes behind the plate today. And the 1-1 pitch finds the upper half of the right corner. Here comes the possible payoff. It is low inside on the curve. Or the slurve. 2-2 pitch now quickly. And that's too deep for Hernandez to try to handle, and that will be a base hit for the Trappers.
Batting 7, the catcher, Samuel Basallo.
Another interesting opening day player here, Samuel Basallo, will be calling the signals behind the plate for Portland. Be interesting to see who else is on the depth chart with him. And that one is high. He's the number 20 prospect in the majors, but made the opening day out of spring training. As most teams in fantasy drafts, top prospects do make it immediately into the majors just because of the draft structure, and that'll be the first major league hit. Samuel Basallo, congratulations. Welcome to the bigs. Gets in his first major league at-bat. I don't know how many guys that's been now, but there's been a lot of guys that have had their first hit in their first major league at-bat. That'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. I'm guessing he's left field. It hasn't been announced yet, but easy grounder there as a tag and throw. Nice job.
Batting ninth.
Double play. Josh Jung, nice catch with the glove. Off of the ground, tag, and then throw across to first to get the double play. So 2 batters out, but a runner at second now on the fielder's choice.
0-1.
As Wheeler's pitch to Canna is in for a swing and a miss strike. 113 home runs in the career for Mark Canna.
Nope.
That'll be where he provides most of the threat. But conversely, that makes him also a frequent strikeout victim. As he'll chop at this one. Foul. Wheeler's starting to get behind at the 35 pitch mark here in the second inning with 2 outs. But he gets a nice sinker on the inside that Canna offers that and misses. So the Trappers are out here stranding a runner on second base. It's still 1-0 Portland, though, as we head to the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Padres.
All right, one of those economical moves made in the fantasy draft. Padres acquiring Ozzie Albies. Signed for 4 seasons. Starting salary this season, he'll be paid $4 million. And in the 4th season, he'll be paid $6 million. So a gradual jump of $2 million from this season through 2027. Not bad for a guy that provides a lot of high skills. But now he's behind 0-2 to Jacob deGrom. Ooh, payoff pitch just below the right-hand corner. Besides Wheeler, Albies, and Goldschmidt, Devin Williams, a top 4 draft pick as well.
That ball went out.
And he'll get the closing call if the Padres can somehow get a 1-3 run lead here. Right now they're down 1-0. 2-2 in the second inning. Fouled off. Let's try this again. Ooh, 100 miles an hour, not called a strike. It looked like it hit the top part of the box. Full count now. And right down the middle and fouled away, just behind that time, Ozzie. We'll try it again here. deGrom only on his 20th pitch, but he doesn't have any outs yet in the second inning. That is a wild pitch, and he'll take a walk.
Leading off for the Padres.
First one issued for deGrom. So Jimenez now, of course, real life, big trade to the Orioles. Going to be interesting to see how they use him down the stretch here. And of course, in this franchise, he'll probably mostly serve designated hitter as a thrower to first. Not in time to catch Albies. Heat coming in again from deGrom, and he's up 0-2 on Eloy Jimenez, the 2020 Silver Slug winner, who fouls it. Woo, sharp. Anybody coming out of that tunnel would have been in big trouble. Goodness. Ball bouncing around here at the Metrodome in our fictional custom fantasy drafted franchise. The Korea series, but played in the Metrodome. Which, of course, in reality is torn down and replaced by U.S. Bank Stadium. The football home of the Minnesota Vikings. Twins now across town at Target Field.
2 strikes.
So we go 1-2. deGrom versus Jimenez. In the pitch is right inside in the strike zone, but fouled away. Almost gets it over to the milk carton. Not quite to the plastic milk jug, but just about gets there. We'll try it again at 1-2. The pitch is low, but swung at and fouled away again. Get to that milk jug there, Jimenez. I want to see a big splash and a moo cow. Oh, that one, easy one to lay off. 98 outside, and we're at 2-2 in the second inning. Waving my cap as that one is deep, but warning track caught by Benson for the first out. So Jimenez tries fighting things off and getting a ball in play, but eventually pops out to right. And here's Joey Meneses, the designated hitter. Inside curveball is in there for a strike. DeGrom working now just above 30 pitches. 32nd pitch there at 101 fastball. He's up 0-2 now. And this is him earning his paycheck as the ace of the Portland Trappers staff. 100-mile-an-hour fastball misses there. But that's all right. Warner goes back on the throw. And the 1-2 delivery right up the gut for a base hit. Meneses will be on. And Ozzie Albies moves up to second base. So runners first and second with one away. The Padres are threatening. Yeah, DeGrom all locked in for 5 years here at $37 million per. Probably will remain the ace of the staff through much of that. I don't know who is behind him right now. So hopefully we'll get into that at some point and be able to see. But that's all we need to know for now is the fact that Jacob DeGrom and Bobby Witt Jr. are two of the big salary cornerstones of the Portland Trappers. The other two that were in the top 4 draft choices, closer Ryan Helsley, but he comes at a cheap $3.8 million. As we have a beautiful pitch there for a swing and miss by catcher Wilson Contreras for the second out, and it's the second strikeout for DeGrom. And Wyatt Langford, a potential outfielder, was the 4th choice before everyone else was auto-drafted. I don't recall if I saw him in the Trappers lineup yet or not. I'll have to look again. But we'll turn our attention to Josh Jung, Padres third baseman. The real Padres third baseman, Manny Machado, is in Minnesota, one of the cornerstone players for the Twins. As swing and a miss for the third strikeout of Jacob DeGrom this game. He's pumped up. And the Padres are out. And they strand a couple runners on just one hit. Still 1-0 Trappers. And let's head to the top of the third inning here, where we're back at the top of the order, and Tommy Edman. I don't remember if I saw Langford or not. But Wyatt Langford, the 4th draft choice. So we have some Homer Hankies Padre fans applauding that strike by Zach Wheeler as the home team today. So again, we'll have another game here before moving on to the next week, as that's a base hit. Edmund, I think, is 2 for 2 now. Unless he was walked to open the game, I can't remember. Could look at a box, I suppose. Yes, he was walked in the first at bat. Oh, since we're there. No, Wyatt Langford not in the lineup. Mark Canna is, so either Langford didn't make the club on opening day or he is currently riding the bench for opening day.
Counts 1-0.
Perhaps he'll only face lefties. I don't know. We will see what happens. But Gavin Lux struck out in the first. And that 96-mile-an-hour pitch is for a ball. So he's up on Zach Wheeler 1-0. Lets that one go right almost down the middle for a strike. And we're even at 1 apiece. This one, easy play for the shortstop. One, and not going to get the second guy, though. Lux just a little bit too much speed. So fielder's choice. We'll get the lead runner, and we'll have one down with a runner still on for Alec Baum.
Hey, he's good.
Lux, as we saw, a little bit of speed on the base paths. We'll see if they put that to the test against the Padres. Edmund, of course, with a stolen base in the first inning. Got a pass ball to move to third, and then a sacrifice fly by Bobby Witt is your only run of the ball game. Strike on the inside corner by the fastball. It's 1-1. And that one's right to Albies. Easy turn of the double play to end the top of the third. So let's go to the bottom of the third now.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
All right, here we are with projected team home run leader, Brent Rooker. I think you're going to get Paul Goldschmidt awfully close to 29 home runs or better, though. We'll see how it pans out, though, as we get through the season. Predictions are just that, predictions. Does the circle change? Get some frozen in the zone. It's 1-2. DeGrom looking pretty sharp on this opening day so far. He's stranded, I believe, 3 runners so far. Could be more. I'm not writing anything down. I'm just trying to keep stuff in my head. That's a deep one. Is that going to be off the trash bag? No! It's leapt for, though, by Benson. He cannot come up with it. And that'll be a double to lead things off here in the bottom of the third by Brent Rooker, a former Twin. Of course, never did play back in the days of the Metrodome, so because that was 2008, the last time the Twins played there. A bit before Brent Rooker's time. Jazz Chisholm, the top of the order again, foul, trying to get that tying run home. Going to be an interesting real-life transition for Jazz to become a Yankee down the stretch here. As he offs at one inside, handcuffs him with the slider. It's 0-2. An all-star in 2022. Jazz kind of dropping in the average department last couple years, but still provides a pretty good spark at the plate. As we see the 1-2 pitch from DeGrom.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another inside pitch, this time a slider. So that runner still will be in scoring position. Brent Rooker, but Jazz cannot keep that bat going and strikes out the 4th one of the game for Jacob DeGrom. So Hernandez now will come to the plate. Should be interesting to see how often the Padres use him in the top half of the order. As I see, I just got another home run in my fantasy baseball league. My goodness, I'm murdering the ball this year. Or this week, I mean. My fantasy team. Ooh, 98 mile an hour strike there. Yeah, just like that, he misses again, though. And it's 3-1, in danger of losing Hernandez. I think it would be his third walk. Could be wrong on that. And that'll be caught, and the runner at second will hold. So 2 away. Rooker, who led things off with that double. Now we'll have to hope that Paul Goldschmidt can come through for him here. He's got an 810 OPS, so been pretty consistent throughout his career. He takes a 98 mile an hour fastball down the chute. DeGrom doing a good job of staying ahead of the hitter so far. At time loses it a little bit, going for that lower right corner. We're back to 1-1. .100 mile an hour fastball, upper left corner this time is where it hits. But he can't get him a chase as it's a little bit higher. And we're back to 2-2 with runner on second, 2 away. The pitch is low inside and full count as Ozzie Albies awaits on deck. We got an open first base. Of course, you don't want to put yourself in too much danger. Let's see what DeGrom decides to throw here. It's low and wild. Oh, runner goes to third. What a move. He's safe. Oh, my heads up move there by Brent Rooker. As the rookie can't quite come up with the ball, Balsamo in time to get the throw over. A heads up job of just kind of going for it once he was a little over a quarter way to third base. He just turned on the gas, and that way he beats Balsamo's throw. So runners at the corners now for Ozzie Albies. Let's see what he does with this as he's up 1-0. And down the, oh, nice play there at first for the out. Jake Cronenworth, nice job. Portland gets out of the inning again, stranding 2 more runners. We'll go to the 4th inning. Bobby Witt Jr. will lead things off. He has the sacrifice fly in the first, scoring the only run so far of the game in Tommy Edman. Here we go. Outside fastball is missed. Inside fastball also missed. Zach Wheeler trying to stay on top of things and keep the Padres in the game here. And he'll have a nice slow curve. Good breaking action on that curveball by Wheeler. Had another one. 83 this time that Bobby cannot connect with. 2-2 pitch. 51st pitch already, but Zach Wheeler gets strike 3. Great at bat there. Zach Wheeler facing a pretty talented player in Bobby Witt Jr., but just mowing him down. 2 slow curves and another great pitch there. So that'll bring up Flores, and that 12 curve is right in there with 81 mile an hour strike. So we are probably in for a pitcher's duel here. It is looking like, for sure. And as it should be with the two aces of the Stavs. Throw over there. Easy for Josh Jung to Paul Goldschmidt. Benson, the right fielder, has a single. Had 19 steals last year, too, so that'll be something to watch for from the 6 hole if he stays in the bottom of the order. Just off timing on that 97 fastball by Wheeler. Looks like maybe Wheeler will choose the fastball to get Benson. Keep that curveball in the pocket in case he needs it. The 0-2 pitch is high. Ball 1. And now the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it is a curveball, but quite inside. We're up to 2-2.
3-2.
All right. So, with Samuel Basallo on deck, 3-2 pitch here is popped up, so they're going to get out of the inning. Jung, easy play. Let's go to the bottom of the 4th here. Trappers up 1-0.
Leading up for the Padres, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
One ball, 2 strikes. Nope, that's the ball. Full count.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey.
All right, welcome back. We just had Eloy Jimenez strike out to open the bottom of the 4th inning after a pop-up into the top of the 4th. I don't know if you caught that or not. I wasn't paying attention as my ads were going. And there's a base hit by Meneses. He's 2 for 2 now, I think, or did he walk the last time? I can't remember. Anyway, he's reached first twice now from the DH spot. And once again, the Padres look like they have something going. Catcher Wilson Contreras is next. Wilson Contreras, not one of the top 4 picks. I would be interested to see where he was drafted in the fantasy draft by San Diego, but unfortunately, the game does not keep that information if there's any simming involved in the rounds that you don't see, besides the top page of the round that you're in, which is something I hope they change in the game at some point, so we're able to do better content in future fantasy franchises. That one right to Bobby Witt Jr., easy turn of the double play to end the 4th inning. Wow. Custom made there for Witt to Lux to Cronenworth. Nicely done by the Trappers, former Dodgers. So now their catcher, rookie Samuel Basallo. His only at-bat is his only hit in the major leagues. He has not been retired yet. Wouldn't that be a streak? You think just continue to hit the ball fair, right? But But not looking good here. He's behind 0-2. This might be his first major league strikeout. Nope, that's high. And we are at, where are we pitch count wise? 62 pitches, so just a little behind here in the 5th inning. Look at that call in the inside corner. I kind of agree with Basallo. That was inside.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
I would have looked down at it, but I just didn't have time to grab the joystick. Anyway, let's move on to first baseman Jake Cronenworth. That's called a ball? Wow. I think he's got his strike zone shifted a little bit to the inside of the hitter. Little off on the plate there, umpire.
2-0.
But that's what you get without perfect umping. And that's what I like.
That's ball 3.
I like the controversy. That's part of baseball, right? I really never want to see robot umpires. I really don't. Look at that. See, that's a strike. And Cronenworth's got a word about that. He's like, come on. I saw that to Basallo. It doesn't make any sense, dude. Well, that means you got to swing at it, dummy.
Ball 4.
But this one is high, and he takes the walk. Third one allowed by Wheeler.
Left fielder, Mark Canha.
And Canna steps in. Again, I'll come back to the question, whatever became of Wyatt Langford, who was one of the 4
Outside. That's a ball.
top draft choices of the team. Is he just the top prospect in AAA now, or is he sitting on the bench tonight? We will find out. Let's find out now. Let's find out now. Oh, wait. I have to... Oh, actually... No, wait. Player stats. So McCann, Olivian Soto, Brian O'Keefe, and Andrew Navigado. So he is in AAA. Wyatt Langford is starting out in AAA. And that makes sense if you got Canna on your team.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
'72nd pitch coming up here from Zach Wheeler. He is definitely going to have a hard time getting through the 7th inning, possibly the 6th inning as well, if he doesn't get this batter out. Low one is swung at and hit foul. So we stay at 2-2. The runner on first. Trappers looking to add to a 1-0 lead. Foul away there. Canna staying alive with Tommy Edman on deck. Edman has reached twice. And strike 3 on the sinker. 96 mile an hour for his 6th punch out of the game.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So we'll see what Edman can do with a walk and a single with that run scored sacrifice. By Bobby Witt Jr. is our only scorer of the ballgame. And here we go again. That pitch just off the plate, called a strike. You guys just got to swing. That's all there is to it. You see the pitch coming a little bit inside, you just got to swing at it. Protect the plate, protect that part of the strike zone that the umpire is going to call a strike, that ball area. There it is, and he swung at it, and it's going to be an easy play. for the final out of the inning. So Brent Rooker gets the benefit of our umpire's strike zone. We'll see how that factors in for the rest of the ball game. We're going to the bottom of the fifth now. Bottom two of the order, and then in the top of the order in Jazz coming up here. And now we start to watch the pitchers. DeGrom is 73, but he's got great stamina. He probably isn't going to start to tire out until almost the 90th pitch. So he'll definitely probably get through 6 innings if he can stay out of trouble here. But this one's launched deep into the left field. It's fair ball, and it did not hit over the railing, so it is still fair. And that will be a leadoff double by Josh Jung. Hits the carpet right at about the 335 mark, I would say. And it's 343 down the line there. Well, it's probably even shorter than that, maybe 330, 325. But that's a fair ball. And it does not bounce over the railing for the ground rule double. It makes it a natural double. Josh Jung. So Padres threatening to tie this game at least. Again. But they keep leaving runners on. The last 4 innings, I think they've gotten runners, but they've left them on. Jacob deGrom battling. Brent Rooker with a second strike. This is why Jacob deGrom is one of the best. He can stay ahead of the hitter, and he can make him swing and miss at pitches like that. That is his 6th strikeout of the ballgame. Who has the better bullpen it could come down to here in our opening game of the 2024 season? Our inaugural Amish TV custom fantasy franchise relocated team and rebranded in the case of one certain National League East team. So with 1 away, Jazz Chisholm will try to do something with Josh Jung at second. And he'll get ball 2 right away. deGrom behind. 80th pitch there, starting to show a little bit, but he still gets a 96 mile an hour two-seamer there to go. Osamo calling out the next pitch. 97, and that's a ball. Wow. Looked like it was in the top part of the strike zone, but the umpire, again, is just wacky tonight. Let's see what happens at the 3-1 pitch. Low for a slider, swinging a missed strike. 3-2. The payoff pitch. Low and swung out and fouled away. It could have been strike 3, though. So good foul off by Jazz Chisholm there. Let's try it again. The pitch. Inside, but he had to swing because of the umpire's crazy strike zone, and it's caught. Runner will not advance, and Josh Jung, opening with a double, is now staring down the final out. And Daryl Hernandez, the shortstop. Let's see if he can do anything. Wow! What a call! Strike 1, obviously high, it looked like to me. I don't know, it's just me. I thought it was high. I want to look on my replay camera here if I can. O2 pitch here live. It's low. I did not see. I missed it. It's all right. We are 1-2. Jacob deGrom looking to get out of it again. He swings and he misses. 5 shutout innings for Jacob deGrom. Another runner left on base. He screams out a self-pleasured yes. I did it again. I think I struck out 7, right? I missed. how many strikeouts he has now.
Leading off for the Trappers, the second baseman, Gavin.
I don't think it said on the replay. No, that's fine. All right. You're down to the final 4 innings. A nail-biter of a ball game. The only run scored. Started off with Tommy Edman leadoff walk of the game. Stole second base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another runner got on first, but then a wild pitch gets Edman to third base. And then Bobby Witt Jr., as we see strike 3 from Gavin Lux. Zach Wheeler's 7th of the game.
First baseman, Alex.
Bobby Witt Jr.'s sacrifice fly is our only run of the ball game. Alec Baum now looking to add to things, give them a little cushion. This is a nice high fly ball, but not particularly deep. Jazz Chisholm has lots of room to make the catch. Of course, you notice this version of the Metrodome without that plexiglass. That was so well known in the 80s and into early 90s. They took it down. I can't remember what year it was.
Ball 1.
And it's much less dangerous for players to go up and not really hurt their bodies so much as it looked like Kirby Puckett might have done in Game 6 of the 91 World Series. He slammed up against that thing to make that catch. He jumped high, too. This is the other thing I loved about it. And you got Kirby Puckett in this fantasy franchise, folks. Yes, indeed. Rookie Kirby Puckett plays for the Washington Nationals. Your starting center fielder for the Washington Nationals is Kirby Puckett. This is what we do. An Amish custom franchise. We put in amazing ball players from the past. Not too many. We sprinkle them in with players of today and the stars of tomorrow. As that one's hammered deep to right, way back, and it'll bounce into the seat for the ground rule double. Bobby Witt Jr. will be on second base as that one makes its way into the folded up seating area over the tarp in right field, just to the left of the baggie. So 2 out double. Let's see what that does. As Wilmer Flores comes to the plate and Zach Wheeler deals for a ball on his 89th pitch of the ball game. So it's going to start to become a bullpen game very soon, at least on the Padres half. We'll see what happens
That's ball 2.
with these opening day pitchers. We see action right now. Mantiply and Davis are up along the side of the field for the Padres. And is that Wade Davis?
Ball. Exit
Must be. At any rate, a 3-0 count to Wilmer Flores. You got to wonder if Zach Wheeler is just going to let him go, or if Flores will swing at a pitch down the middle or something. He does. He smashes it. That's going to be off the bag easily. Oh, no, actually it's to the bottom of the wall, but that'll easily score the runner from second base. Bobby Witt Jr. scores. It's a 2-0 Portland ball game. Yeah, you kind of wondered if he wasn't going to be looking for that 3-0 pitch right down the middle, and he waited just long enough for it and smacked that ball. I thought it was going to make it to the trash bag, but it actually didn't. The dome deadening of the ball is just phenomenal. I've never understood it. When the weather conditions are different in different times in Minnesota, you got March weather right now. The colder air outside makes the inside so humid. It's wacky.
ball 1 strike.
What can I say? 1-1. As Zach Wheeler's 95th pitch is delivered and missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to get out of the inning here without any more damage. But a runner is still on second after a double RBI there. Nice strike that time on the sinker. Offered at, missed by Will Benson. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low. And we got a full count with rookie Samuel Basallo looking for another opportunity to get his first Major League RBI. 98th pitch of the game for Wheeler coming on the 3-2 pitch to Benson. Swung on down, easy play from Jung at third, across the diamond to Goldschmidt for the out. So that probably will do it for Zach Wheeler. We'll see, but Wilmer Flores coming through, scoring Bobby Witt to give the Trappers a 2-0 lead. So Witt not only getting an RBI himself to start things off, but he gets the second run of the ball game as well. So an RBI and a run scored for Bobby Witt Jr. to open 2024. We got action in the Trappers bullpen. The righty Carlton and the lefty, I think that's Victor Gonzalez. So we'll see how that goes with Jacob deGrom's 91st pitch coming over and hit down the line. Fair ball. Goldschmidt will around first and head into second. And no, he won't. He will stay at first. Does not trust his legs like he used to. But at least he has an easy single, and we are in business for the Padres again. But that's been the story of the ball game so far. The Padres leaving runners on the base paths, especially when they're leaving them in scoring position at second. I don't know if they may have had one runner on third, I think, so far. But I can't, from memory, quite reach that one. But the fact remains, none have crossed the plate, and Eloy Jimenez is waiting on deck, hoping that Albies can get on base, at least. DeGrom does not care. He fires it in there for a strike. But that time, it's a ball. And DeGrom in a bit of trouble here. It's his third walk. Manager going to do anything? Dave Roberts going to pull the trigger? No. Roberts is leaving in his ace. Let's see how it goes. That was smashed on the left field, but foul. Jimenez looking to open things up and put the Padres in the lead. Dangerous work here. And this one smashed, but foul. And he's 0-2. A very loud 0-2 count here to Eloy Jimenez. DeGrom's got to be careful here. And he is. Curveball way far away from that strike zone. Let's see what he does here. The runner's on first and second. Just in front of the circle change. He was expecting the fastball, I think. 100 pitches now, and 101 is coming from Jacob deGrom. Down the middle, Bobby Witt. 1 and 2. Gavin Lux to throw to first. Is a double play. Or I'm sorry, Flores is their second baseman. Right? Or is it Gavin Lux? I think it's Lux. Who's the damn second baseman? It's Lux, okay. Well, it does move the runner to the third, but Meneses still needs a single. And he's behind 0-1. Looking like Jacob deGrom might actually make it through 6 innings here. We will see. Meneses is not a hitter to be trifled with, let me tell you. As we come up on the 1 hour mark of the broadcast here, I want to thank anybody that may be tuning into the VOD, as I have not seen a viewer come through here during the regular stream, but that's all right. We are having fun. And this broadcast is just me sharing my enjoyment of the game. And look at that fired up Jacob deGrom after dispatching Joey Meneses. What a game. 5-hit shutout for Jacob deGrom through 6 innings. The Trappers hold a 2-0 lead, and we will have
Number 30.
Joe Mantiply, our first relief pitcher of the season. Lanaply, sorry. He had a hold last year in 35 games, 39 innings, but a 4.62 ERA.
Samuel Basallo.
And he'll face the lefty Samuel Basallo to lead things off here in the top of the 7th. Foul ball. And we have sim action coming your way for game 2.
Ball inside.
And we'll do a quick run around look at some of the other teams in the league. We will reveal our final 7 relocated or rebranded, in the case of a certain National League East team. And all new stadiums for you guys, too, for those teams. Grounded up the middle, base hit. And the Trappers are off again here in the top of the 7th, trying to add to that 2-0 lead. So a second hit of the career already for Samuel Basallo, having a great debut here in the majors. Cronenworth now to face Mantiply. Oh boy, another base hit. They might make short work of Joe here.
Left fielder, Mark Cannon.
Padres need something. Zach Wheeler gave everything he could. Spread out 2 runs on 5 hits over his 6 innings before giving way. And now we got trouble. Runners on first and second with nobody out. And the top of the order is coming up after the 9th hitter in the order, Mark Canna. Again, that is one of our stories, if you missed it earlier. Canna making the outfield and Wyatt Langford starting at AAA. We'll see if they do an early call-up or wait for the eligibility to kick in, make a May call-up.
The center fielder,
Be my guess, but we'll see.
Edward.
Ball.
Long fly ball, deep right field, but he's out on the warning track and make the catch.
Now back, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
And Edmund, I think, is out for the first time, perhaps. Maybe the second time, but Gavin Lux has not gotten the hit so far.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
He takes a 12 curve. It's 3-0, by the way. I missed the RBI. I was looking at something on my phone. I apologize to the nobody that's watching.
That's a ball. Hey.
And that curveball is in there for a strike. No, I totally missed how they got the 3rd run.
Ball 2.
I'll go back and look at it on the game log. I'll go back and look at it in the game log now. I did it in the wrong order. Oh, so a sac fly hit by Tommy Edmonds scored Basallo. Okay. How did Basallo get to 3rd? Must have been a fielder's choice. I don't know. Whatever. Man at play. This one's deep right field. It's going to be off the trash bag. That's going to score another run. That's going to score another run. It's 4-0 Trappers. And it looks like opening day is going to go to the Portland, formerly Dodgers, now Trappers. So Tommy Canley will spell multiply.
41. Tommy Canley.
Aye. 0-1. Ball inside.
Pitch is low for a ball. There's the play for the out. You're out of the inning, but 3 hits and 2 more runs later, Portland Trappers have a 4-0 lead. Let's get to the 7th or 8th, bottom of the 7th. 1, 2, 3, Drew Carlton, the all ball game. Thank you very much.
Now,
Drew Carlton
Drew Carlton.
will be your reliever.
Leading up for the Padres, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The third baseman, number 7, Josh Young.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Ball 1.
All right, welcome back from the ad break. If you just had one, I don't know how this works on VOD. I don't think you can because I put it on my YouTube, so. All right, easy play by Witt coming up for the second out. Flashing the leather, Bobby Witt Jr. So that brings up Rooker by Hooker, Rooker, or Crooker. Pops him up. Lux should have this for easy play. And we are out of the 7th. Let's go to the 8th. Bobby Witt Jr. leading things off. To face Tommy Canley, who relieved Joe Mantiply. And we got Vest and Davis, Wade Davis still warming up over there. They got it cool to see Wade Davis again. I haven't seen him in a while. Fouled away. Yeah, there's another new feature I added. We have
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
hot prospects drafted into the majors that busted, some of the biggest busts in Major League history. You're going to see some of those names as this one's fouled away. Let me just give you some of those names. find him here. How about J.D. Drew? Remember J.D. Drew? He's a 79 overall. Remember Daisuke Matsuzaka? Starting pitcher. The Yankees, I believe. Or was it the Red Sox? I can't remember. Bobby Witt is perplexed. But really he shouldn't be, because this umpire has been calling that pitch a strike all game long. We have Carl Everett. Remember Carl Everett?
Ball one, no strike.
Or Ben Grieve. We're going to go looking for these guys. We're going to see where they landed. But the last two I'm going to mention, Ben McDonald, number 1 overall pick, by the way, and Kerry Wood. Of course, Amos knows all about Kerry Wood, our friend Amos. Oh! Smacked right to left field for the out. Pew, laser. 2 away. And here's Will Benson again. Portland with the 4-0 lead. 96-mile-an-hour offing swung on it and missed. The 0-1 is swung and missed. Outside circle change. So Tommy Canley set up well for the 0-2 pitch, but it's fouled away. But we'll raise some names
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
of legends brought back. And these were all top 4 picks. In addition to Kirby Puckett, you got the GOAT, Ricky Henderson. Yeah, Albert Pujols. Francisco Rodriguez. That's strike 3 to Benson. They're going to the bottom of the 8th. 6 more chances to avoid outs by the Padres, and they need 4 runs at least. And we'll start at the top of the order, as Drew Carlton will continue on the mound for the Trappers. But yeah, Joe Mauer and Roger Clemens and Pudge Rodriguez and Bo Jackson, as that one's hit right to Witt. And then Johan Santana and Miguel Cabrera. They are all rookies in our fantasy drafted custom franchise relocation and rebrand franchise. But again, 22 of the 30 teams have not been relocated or rebranded. It's just 8 in total. And this team here, the Portland Trappers, that's in the field, is one of them, coming from the Los Angeles Dodgers and moving to Portland, Oregon, leaving only one team in Los Angeles, and that is the Angels. The other team, of course, close by is the San Diego Padres, but one less option for California fans, right? And, ooh, that's an interesting bounce on the foul ball. The third base line. At the Metrodome, because we can... Ooh, that was not a swing? Really? All right. Let's see if that does anything for the Padres. Nope, they'll just swing and miss. And another strikeout by Drew Carlton.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie will step in. And he'll see if he can do something with one of the final 4 outs that the Padres have remaining. So I think the plan will be we'll finish this game, obviously. And then we're just going to take a quick look around at teams. Find some of the 9 biggest busts in Major League Baseball history that were resurrected. Created and resurrected. Strike 3, 92 mile an hour. Excellent job, Drew Hansen. As we end the 8th inning.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Andrew Chafin will pitch the top of the 9th for the Padres.
Chafin.
Another lefty.
Leading off for the
And he'll face the rookie who's having a great debut, Samuel Basallo. Has scored a run today and has a couple of singles to boot.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
But I don't think besides the Trappers-Padres opening 2-game set, we're going to have any other game action tonight.
1-1.
We'll probably preview and look and see which ones we're going to choose for next week's action. And again, we're going to try to do every Thursday MLB The Show 24. I guess while we're here in the closing moments of this game, as this one's grounded to second for the easy play,
He's out.
we will, how's the Albies, of course, we will promote other known game nights that are going on. And that'll be Monday Night Football. But for now, is going to be the NCAA 25 Boise State Dynasty. That runs you Monday nights here on twitch.tv. And then Tuesday nights, we do Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, a battle royale that you can play as either single, duo, or squad, 3 or 4 man. You can also solo squad, which is going as a single against any squads. A triple? No, he is tagged out. Cronenworth trying to stretch it to a triple. Cannot make it. Nice throw in for the out. Might as well with a 4-0 lead, right? But then Wednesdays, we have no current planned evening streams, but stay advised for Grand Theft Auto during the daytime. Also Mondays, Grand Theft Auto during the daytime, possibly. And then every Thursday, we'll have MLB The Show Custom Fantasy Relocation Fantasy Draft of the Relocation Franchise Baseball. And on the 16th of August,
Rodriguez. Leading off for the Padres.
or would it be the 18th? I can't remember. Anyway, the 16th of August.
Albies.
Yeah, it's a Friday night, sorry. 16th of August, we will debut Madden 25. That's right, we're getting the John Madden game. We have not decided as of yet what exactly we're going to do. It could possibly be a fantasy drafted franchise. That's what I'm thinking, but we will see, because now we have Team Builder for Madden. Insane that we have Team Builder for Madden now. I don't know if I'll do that to start things off on Madden, though. That's a foul ball. Well, a fun opening day.
2 strikes.
here at the representation of what was the Metrodome in Minneapolis. Since I honestly didn't want to try any of those custom stadiums that I was seeing for the Korea Stadium. Until MLB The Show can come up with something that represents a lot of the fans of Asia, I don't think it's necessary to try to as we have another hit. So Ryan Helsley is going to come in. The closer will be summoned for Dave Roberts. Because we got runners in first and second now. So that runner on deck is the tying run now. He'll face Wilson Contreras here. I'm not sure if this is a save situation. Maybe it is with the runner on deck. I always forget the save rule, what all the parameters are. We'll find out, I guess, if Helsley can hold the lead without letting him score a run. Swing and a miss. The curve. What else does Helsley have in his pocket? Fly ball to deep center field. Easy play for Tommy Edman. The runner, does he advance to third? Nope, he stayed at second. All right, we're down to our last batter, Josh Young. Can he keep the Padres in this ballgame? It'd be huge if he hit a home run right here. But it's going to take a pretty big effort now to pull one out here for the Padres. 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Perfectly placed in the lower right corner. Pitch number 5 from Ryan Helsley coming. That one's a little bit further up on a slider. For strike 2. Last strike for Josh Young and the Pirates. Or Padres, sorry. Pie-pa. Strike 3, 101 fastball. And opening day goes to the Portland Trappers, formerly the Dodgers. So our first expansion team win since 1996? No. Was it who was the last expansions? Marlins and Rockies? I have to look it up. Well, Nationals, I guess, would count, wouldn't they? No, they're a relocated team, aren't they? I don't know. It's not an expansion, though. This is a relocation. So there was a relocation for the Nationals. I think it was the last one, right? Oakland will count this year, this coming year. But until this coming year, which would be 2025, I think the Washington Nationals from Montreal was the last one we had, right?
Our final line score.
There it is, your final line. Your player of the game will be Jacob deGrom. If it isn't one of the starters, yeah. So 6 solid innings, a 5-hit ball, shutout, 8 strikeouts. He gave up 3 walks, but ultimately it didn't really matter.
The winning pitcher is Jacob deGrom. His record is now 1-0.
For the Padres, Wheeler took the loss, but he went 6 strong, gave up the 2 runs before giving way to Mantiply.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes.
No home runs tonight, so we still have not seen a home run yet in the 2024 season.
Drive home safely.
And Helsley does indeed get the save. All right, we will exit. And let's take a spin around the league here real quick. Look at the rosters for these teams. Go ahead and sim through the 20th. We still got spring training going on as well. Well, unofficially we do, but you can't see the stats anymore because we advanced to regular season. Let's start at the beginning. Baltimore. So let's see your top 8 players as far as overall rating. And it looks like the top 4 draft picks are the top 4. Added Jordan Romano, Eugenio Suarez, Ranger Suarez too. Suarez action in Baltimore. That'll be fun. Who's the youngest player? Anybody with potentials? Potentials? Oh, they got Ben Grieve. How about that? And he's in the majors. Is he in the depth chart? Yes, he bats second. So rookie Ben Grieve will be in your Baltimore Orioles lineup. That's pretty crazy. All right, go to the Boston Red Sox. And it looks like, I don't know. That's not the top 4. They must have had a rookie. Jackson, yeah, they have Jackson Holiday. And he is their opening day shortstop. It appears. Actually, he's playing DH. I suppose because his fielding is not that great. You got Braden Schumacher playing short in the field. The opening day DH, Jackson Holiday for the Boston Red Sox. And who is their pitching? Alex Cobb and Nestor Cortez. Wow. Savali, who I believe I drafted for him, maybe? No, I didn't draft him. I don't think I drafted any pitchers for them. Starters, I mean. Okay, Yankees. Max Scherzer on a short leash. And it looks like 3 of their 4 as well. And they got O'Neal Cruz to boot. Who's the other guy I drafted for them? I think it was Bo Jackson, wasn't it? No. Oh, Jackson Chourio. There you go. He should be the opening day center fielder. Yep. He bats 9th in their order against righties. 8th against lefties. Cole Reagans is their second pitcher. Tampa Bay Rays. Their top 4, Bednar, Pudge, the rookie. Stephen Kwan. I did not draft Byron Buxton, but he is on the team. Who's the other guy? Oh, Kerry Wood, I think I drafted, maybe? No, I think... no, it wasn't Robbie Ray either. Interesting starting pitching, though. Look at this. Musgrove, Bradish, Wood, Ray, and Brady Singer. Wow. I have to look at Tampa Bay now. I don't know who my 4th guy was that was drafted. It was Kerry Wood, okay. So Kerry Wood ends up being the 3rd pitcher for them? That's wild. Musgrove and Kyle Bradish.
I was close to drafting Bradish in the top fours rounds. Came very close. So I'm glad to see that Tampa at least took advantage of him. All right, here is expansion team or relocation team 1. We have moved the Toronto Blue Jays to Virginia Beach, Virginia. They are the Virginia Beach Turtles. Say hello to the Virginia Beach Turtles. And it looks like 3 of their top 4 are top 4 picks. Including Austin Riley, Kyle Tucker. Both A potentials. Freddie Peralta, high B potential. And Grayson Rodriguez. He ends up being the 4th pitcher. Well, it could be 3rd in rotation too. Right there with Michael King. Where did they put him though? Yeah, he's 3rd. Peralta, Eovaldi, and Rodriguez. Oh, excuse me. I have a great time putting together all these salary lists. Probably should look at that after I'm done here too. All right, your relocation number 2. The Chicago White Sox have left the Cubs as the only remaining team in Chicago. The Chicago White Sox have moved to New Orleans, Louisiana, and they have become the Louisiana Lookouts. So we have a slight discrepancy as the Chattanooga team is still the Chattanooga Lookouts, AA squad for the Reds, but we have added one for the majors as well. So kind of an orange-gray motif. I kind of like it. I think you're going to like the unis and stuff too. We'll definitely have them on the docket early on. As for the first 8 weeks that I do this, first 8 Thursdays, we'll feature one of the teams. And definitely one of the ballparks. We'll get back to Portland again probably on our 9th broadcast. But it looks like they got 3 of their 4. They're looking pretty solid. Got a rotation that includes Burns, Glasnow, and Kyle Gibson. A closer is Edwin Diaz, lights out. Yeah, Yandy Diaz that can play 1st or 3rd. And that's a good thing because Joseph Ortiz is going to be 3rd otherwise, and he's a great fielder, so that will be an interesting one come trade time. They picked up JT Realmuto. Ooh. I was wondering who was going to end up drafting him. And it was the Lookouts. Cool, Yuki Matsui ends up in Louisiana. That's wild. So that is where the White Sox have gone. The New Orleans, Louisiana. Relocated team. All right, here's the Cleveland Guardians fantasy drafted team. And they have 4 of their players in the top. Well, I mean, Kershaw is even with Hae-Sung Kim and Yoshi Yamamoto, so Sonny Gray is the only kind of outlier there. He probably was taken in the 5th round, is my guess. Not a bad team. Gleyber Torres and rounding off the 80s players. But that's the thing of the fantasy draft. It's going to be a lot of even play because of the draft format. Not going to have a lot of Yankee bought players. Moving on to the Detroit Tigers and the number 1 overall pick in their team, Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani in Detroit. Joining him will be Bryce Harper, Adolis Garcia, and Johan Santana. And Mason Miller is the closer. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So only 3 80s players. A lot of solid Bs in the upper 70s, and that should serve them well. 80s. Wow. Alright, that's the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City Royals has Juan Soto, Contreras, Tarik Skubal, and Hunter Harvey. They were the 4 drafted players. They also picked up Christian Yelich, Cody Bellinger, who I had my eye on for a couple of different team possibilities in the first 4 rounds, but just didn't pan out. And then they also... Well, actually, Ellie De La Cruz was a draft choice. Maybe it was Hunter Harvey that was not. Yeah, Hunter Harvey was not a draft choice. Or a top 4, I should say. Very interesting club there, though. Alright, and then your Minnesota Twins, as I mentioned, Manny Machado among the first to be taken. Along with the return of K-Rod. Francisco Rodriguez. You pull out that bow and arrow, baby. Shoot you down. They also picked up rookie Charles Johnson in the 4-round draft to be the catcher. Remember Charles Johnson from the Marlins, guys? He's back! So 2 rookies, K-Rod and Charles Johnson, in the opening day roster for the Minnesota Twins. And Johnson will actually be behind Darren Fletcher, who was also a created catcher brought back. Wow. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Texas Rangers. 2063? Wow, look at those years he played before he came back in time. He came back in time. Dylan Cease, their ace. Alright, and then your next expansion starts off the AL West. Texas has only 1 team left, guys. And that's the Texas Rangers, because the Houston Astros have moved to San Jose, California. They will be up there rivaling right with Oakland. Well, they would be rivaling with Oakland if Oakland was there, but Oakland also moved to Boise. But yes, indeed, San Jose is your new Northern California team. Geez, they spread it all over. Guys, I know we took Seager. Did I take Steele? Yeah, I did take Steele. Seager, Steele, Mauer, and who's my other one? Did I have another one? I know there were 2 teams I wasn't able to draft 4 for. That might have been one of them. No, Junior Caminero. Took Junior Caminero. Far down is he? But A potential, and he made the majors. The opening day. Yep, he bats cleanup too. Wow. He's going to bat cleanup opening day. That's amazing. Mauer's in the 7 hole? That's crazy. That'll be interesting in San Jose. The San Jose Spartans. All right, let's see what the Angels have. The only team left in Los Angeles. They took the top starter, Spencer Strider. Locked him in. He's got that 6-year deal, good through 2029. And they also took Trey Turner, Matt McLean, and Nolan Jones. And they also fit in Matt Chapman and Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes will be the closer. Nice. Any other fun names in their lineup? Schwarber. We do have some Schwarb bombs. He's their DH. Freddie Fermin is going to be the catcher. Backed by Luis Camposano. Wow, Matt Chapman at third. That's wild. All right. Getting through the American League here. Boise, the Blue Sox, moved from Oakland. Did it as a standalone relocation franchise, but I used Oakland's roster, of course. This is a fantasy created drafted franchise this time in Boise, Idaho, and we got the right logos and stuff too for them. Jose Altuve, Felix Bautista, Gunnar Henderson, our number 1 pick, and then there's somebody else, not Brandon Woodruff. Do I have a rookie of some kind? Batista, Altuve. Well, it was Woodruff. Never mind. So the top 4 picks are the top 4 overall players in Boise. And they picked up Cedric Mullins. 6.3 to deal with this year, and then his arbitration next. See what happens with him, and let's see what happens with Aroldis Chapman, who's backing up Felix Bautista. That could end up being a hell of a combo. We'll see what happens with Boise. All right, just 2 more teams to go in the American League. Got the Seattle Mariners, spearheaded by Jose Ramirez, their top choice. Top pitcher Logan Webb. They were the first team to go deep pitching-wise, snagging Pablo Lopez in the 3rd or 4th round. I can't remember which. And then they also got Tanner Scott, so their top 4 are represented as their top 4 overall as well. And they also got Bieber for the rotation, and Kenta Maeda. Wow, that's pretty good rotation in Seattle. Danny Jansen is their catcher. I had considered him as a possibility for someone's catcher, but this wasn't worth the top 4. We got so many other players. All right, finishing American League, the Texas Rangers. And their top pick is Adley Rutschman. Marcus Semien also picked John Duran and Hunter Green. So their top 4. Of course, Green tied with Jose Suri overall, but he was picked. He's the ace. And you go Jordan Hicks, Tyler Wells, Zach Thompson, and Connor Phillips. Wow, Connor Phillips. That'll be a fun start. That'll be a fun one. We almost circled out on the calendar. All right. Let's do the National League. I'm going to do about 15 more minutes in the broadcast here and call it a night. And we have our only rebranding of the 8 teams. The Atlanta Braves have rebranded to the Atlanta Owls. And we have Fernando Tatis Jr. Rafael Devers. George Kirby. Bryson Stott. Let's see. We ended up with Miles Mikolas third, Michael Lorenzen fourth, and Graham Ashcraft, our fifth starter. Dean Kramer in AAA. Crazy. Honeycutt's big. Yeah. I love to have Rick Honeycutt. Atlanta Owls. And here's your Miami Marlins. There's two teams that stayed the same, the Marlins and the Nationals. All the other teams in the NL East have either rebranded, which is the Braves to the Owls, or relocated. For the Marlins, Aaron Judge, second overall pick, will be locked in at $40 million through 2031. I don't know who can afford that in Miami, but Sandy Alcantara comes back. Just like in real life, he anchors that staff. So familiar face there as their ace. Leodamus ended up being one of the later picks, I believe. Jeez, I guess I skipped the Marlins too for the fourth pick. All right, your final teams of the NL East. Two of the three are relocated teams. Moving from the New York Mets to Montreal, Canada, the Expos have returned. The Montreal Expos. And you have Kevin Gausman, Xander Bogaerts, Michael Harris, and Pete Fairbanks are our top four picks, the top four players. Kodai Senga comes back to the team that was the Mets, but he's now an Expo. Christian Walker, Larson Nootbaar, another guy I'd been looking at. Nice young 26-year-old with reasonable contract. Montreal Expos, and replacing the Philadelphia Phillies. They've relocated to Wilmington, North Carolina. The Wilmington Waves. And this stadium, I spent a huge amount of time on building their stadium. And I hope you guys will like it. I don't know if we're going to do that next week. But Brandon Nimmo was an interesting fourth-round choice. It turns out to be the best overall player. He's got $20,300,000 locked in for 7 years. But look at the guys behind him, though. You got a potential ace, Roger Clemens. You got a guy in the back of the bullpen, Camilo Doval. See how that works out. I did not draft Thairo Estrada. That's a solid pickup. They ended up getting Correa. So that's going to cost a lot of money. Be locked in on him for a little while. Miggy Cabrera is going to demand some money here eventually, but for now, he's extremely cheap for 6 years. You need to get mad that he's not getting paid more for all the productivity he's probably going to end up giving them. Yeah, Nimmo, Doval, Cabrera, and Clemens are my guys. Yeah, Leclerc. The back end too. All right, Washington Nationals. I mentioned Kirby Puckett. is back. Kirby's back in Washington. Class A, their top player. And you had Framber Valdez and Nolan Arenado draft choices. They ended up getting Tristan Casas, another guy I'd been considering in the 4th round for somebody. So they're behind Valdez, Garrett, and Giolito. All right, 2 divisions to go. NL Central, Cubs, the only team left in Chicago, with the White Sox moving to New Orleans and becoming the Lookouts, Louisiana Lookouts. They end up cornerstoning the team with Lindor and Robert. Robert's pretty cheap. Max Fried costs $15 million, but he'll be under arbitration for next season if necessary. He decides to accept an offer. Do they have any other A potential guys? Nope, that's it. Those 2 are the only ones with A potential for the Chicago Cubs. Gonna have to be doing some drafting. All right, Cincinnati Reds. Shoto Imanaga is their ace. Top draft choice is Vlad Jr. And you had Will Smith up there. Evan Carter was a high choice. Did he make opening day? He did. Wow, they also have Joey Gallo. Reds, I got some interesting players. Ahmed Rosario at short. Yeah. See how that goes. This is a very interesting team the Reds have. Milwaukee Brewers. Anchored by Garrett Cole. You end up with Yu Darvish. Oof, that took up a big chunk. Top choice was Corbin Carroll. Locked him in. To Cal Raleigh, third overall, I believe. Might have been second, even for Nicole, I don't know. And then Jose Alvarado on the back end to close. Randy Rosarina, 8.1. Oh, they got Royce. Wow. They end up with Royce, and that gives them a solid bunch of 80s players in the lineup. Interesting in Milwaukee. All right. Then it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. No relocated teams in the National League Central. Pirates and Cards will be staying pat. You got Julio Rodriguez as your star player. Snellzilla will fill up $31 million for 2024 and then become a free agent. Pirates, as usual, build from within, but they also ended up taking Jordan Montgomery, $25 million. So at least they got a couple of bookend starters for 2024. Probably end up trading him at the deadline unless they fall behind. If they do, we'll see. See if that helps them. Seiya Suzuki ends up getting signed. That's an interesting sign. Draft choice. Drafted was Francisco Alvarez. I just like him. The guy's got the best defense that there is in baseball, I think. And he'll be a great signal caller. All right, rounding out the NL Central, Cardinals.
And Ronald Acuna Jr. is their number 1 choice. Let's take Zach Gallen, Matt Brash, and Pete Alonso. Was actually taken before Justin Verlander was actually drafted. He probably got taken 5th, is my guess. So the Cardinals are going to be paying big money for a couple of years to Justin, whether he retires or not. See if he lasts. You end up with Daisuke. Wow. That's interesting. And Ben McDonald. The double whammy. Daisuke and Ben McDonald backing up Justin Verlander and Zach Gallen. That's crazy. What a crazy team the Cardinals are going to have. Yeah, Frog, this is the first time I'm taking a look at these guys. Oh, you're away from the keyboard? Okay. Or am I away from the keyboard? No, I was just on a different page because I was looking at salaries for these guys. I'm wrapping things up here. Got 4 minutes. We'll do it with the National League West. Aaron Nola. '88 overall. But Ricky Henderson will be the cornerstone guy. They are going to be paying him some money in Arizona, I'm guaranteeing you right now. Or making a heck of a deal, getting some prospects back from the Yankees or somebody. The goat's going to eat, man. They got Brian Abreu. I drafted him, I know. Did I draft J.P. Crawford? No, I drafted Yuri Perez. And he still is their 3rd starter at 78 overall. But look at that, A potential. I love Yuri Perez. Make note of that when you're drafting against me in fantasy. All right, moving on to the Colorado Rockies. Would you say you're actually going to take off? Okay, man. Later. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up here. Mookie Betts. The Rockies bet on him. Other top 4 draft choices for the Rockies: Bobby Miller, Sean Murphy, Dansby Swanson. Yep, that's all 4 top guys. They end up taking Brandon Lowe, Christian Javier, and Jeffrey Springs, and Griffin Canning. So they really supplanted the starting pitching after they took Miller. Well, you need all the pitching you can get in Colorado, but it's probably better to have great hitters. What else do they have in their lineup? Wow, they end up with Jared Triolo. That's an interesting. Former Pirate is in Colorado. Wow. All right, we already saw the Trappers. Their next starter for the series against the Padres would be Merrill Kelly, I guess. No, it's Taijuan Walker. So Merrill Kelly must be 3rd. No, they just started Walker for whatever reason. Weird. Maybe they're going to start him twice. Who knows? Who cares? But good performance, okay. And there's the Padres we just saw. And finally, wrapping things up, San Francisco Giants. Bregman Pujols could become Rookie of the Year. You'll see how he performs. Bo Bichette and Zach Eflin were their top 4 draft choices. Raisel Iglesias, closer. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. It's been a fun couple hours. No stream tomorrow. We're waiting for Madden. Might do some GTA in the daytime. We'll see. Have a great one.